What's going on, y'all? You already know what time it is. We made it. Come on. Love me. The woman I've become. Hey. Come on, brother. Don't worry about it. Everybody been brushing you off, huh? Hey. Come on. We having a private party. Me, my angels, and all my faces. We come, yeah. Hey. We got these 7 days down pat. Hey, hey, hey. Today is the day where you replenish. Today is the day where you renew. Come check in with me, get your mindset right. Hey. Come on. That's right. Manifestation Mondays, y'all. Are you manifesting your desire? I understand it may be a little difficult, right? I understand that all the courses that we've been going through in the past few weeks, okay, those things are fine. But you still find yourself needing a little bit of peace, and that's okay. I got you. I got you. The woman I become. What kind of man have you become? What kind of man are you striving to be? What kind of woman are you striving to be? What does that look like for you? Hey. Come on in this room. Share this with somebody who may need it, even if you don't need it. Don't be selfish. I'm having a private party. They invited too if you invite them. You invite it. You got to invite them. Baby, look how far we come, yeah. Having a private party. Hey. Hey. The woman I become. Okay. Come on. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So what's going on? What's going on this wonderful Monday? Let me sip this because this is, listen, I just made this. So this is some chai tea, a little bit of butternut cream, the skirt of whipped cream, and a splash of coffee. Jesus. What you say? Heaven? Yes. Smell it. It's heaven. It's heaven in a cup. If heaven was liquid, other than milk, and honey and water, if heaven had a dope flavor, it would be this. What I created. I don't deserve it. It's deserved. So let's get into it, right? So the verse of today. I don't know how you guys are feeling today, but I don't know. It's something in the universe, and God always positions me to give exactly what he needs his people to receive, right? So we've been talking about manifesting. We've been talking about last week. We talked about being clear and intentional with our approach. And so today, the universe wanted me to tell you guys, encourage you about peace. It's so important that we obtain peace in our life and understand what peace is. Peace is also a blessing. It's also a jewel that we receive, because everybody don't have peace going through what they're going through. And we have to understand that it is something that we are given while we go through these trials and tribulations on earth. Because one thing is for certain is that we're not promised all sunshine and no rain. Okay, we're not promised that. So in the event that you're not promised that, in the event that you know that it's going to be tough, you're going to suffer some bumps and bruises. It's going to be some people that get on your nerves, some people that you got to, fight within the spirit because, you have an assignment, or they may be in the way of your assignment, or, whatever the case may be. You may even find yourself fighting for somebody else and they don't even know they need to be fought for, but you know. You feel what I'm saying? And that can get a little tiring. That can be a little daunting, and so we have to learn how to activate our peace and operate through it, right? So today I'm going to give you a little spill on that. I ain't gonna keep you long. Share this with somebody that may need it. You might not need me, but somebody else may need me. Okay, so the verse of today ironically comes from, okay, hold on, Lord, I thought I saw something else. Wait a second, Lord. Okay, well, okay, guys, people, that won't the one. Okay, well, Proverbs Proverbs 21:2 is the verse of today, and it says, people might be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their hearts. Hallelujah. Come through, Lord. What? Hold on. That was better than what the one was supposed to be that I thought it was. Listen. Proverbs 21:2, it says, verse of today says, people may be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their heart. You understand what I'm saying? So just like Tamala Man says, she says, change me, oh God, make me more like you. I had to sing that this morning because I wanted to smack a couple people, and I was like, Lord, that's not the way. And I know that may be funny to you, but I'm dead serious. Can I be transparent here this morning so I can tell the truth and shame the devil and save somebody? Because there's too much fake stuff going on, honey. You need somebody who can relate. You want to help people, love on them and smack them sometimes. I get it. It takes peace to work through those emotions, right? So let's talk a little bit more about peace. All right, so discovering your inner peace. Like I said in the beginning, God didn't promise us, the universe, whatever you call God, Allah didn't promise us that we would live days without distractions and, things would be out peachy king. That ain't what it is. That ain't what we were promised. We cannot build any type of muscle or, be strengthened in any type of way without resistance. So that's what distractions are, right? Now, our world is so full of violence and, I'm talking to both. So our world is so full of violence and conflict and turmoil, but God promises his people a peace that surpasses all types of understanding. And what that means is, how sometimes you may say this to yourself, but you say it so much that you don't realize the relevance to it. We be like, man, I don't know how I got through that. Peace. That little bit of peace that you held on to while you were going through what you was going through is how you got through that. Right? And it surpasses understanding. That's how you don't know how you got through that. So all of these things that we've been hearing in life that come from the Bible or from church, them people that you feel like is hypocrites and all that type of stuff, forget them people and really start focusing in on what the word said, right? Because you'll start to identify that things aren't so cliche as the world has made them to be throughout time. So also we can take a look in Proverbs 16:17. So because in Proverbs 16:17 it says, when a man's ways are pleasing to the Lord, he makes even his enemies be at peace with him. And what that looks like is, sometimes that people, they may not be digging you so much, or you may be too nice or too positive for people, or you just too real, too blunt for people, and that's okay. But what you got to understand is, when you're activating and operating through a place of righteousness, it doesn't matter if that person agrees with you or not. They have no other choice but to fall underneath the divine orchestration of your life, the divine purpose, the favor of your life. Yeah, I'm talking about your enemies. You go to the grocery store, your enemies will bag your groceries like this. You need paper or plastic though. You need me to go help you to your car though. And you looking at them people like, now with that attitude, they can't understand why they still have to help you. Right? Let's take away the situation where you in a grocery store, because that's customer service. Let's play more out into the community type of thing. You have so many people who don't like you. They won't smile at you. They don't support you. They don't do none of that stuff, but they don't hurt you either. You feel what I'm saying? They don't go around trashing your name. They even if it's a crowd of people and you like, I need some volunteers, they may look around a little bit to see who else gonna help you, and they realize there ain't nobody else in they mind, they probably call you a dumbass. Let's use that for example. They like, ain't nobody else gonna help this dumbass, let me go help them. They don't understand why they helping you. They don't understand why they still have to operate in a certain type of way that benefits you. That's because of the favor that's over your life. And like Proverbs 16:17 says, when a man's ways is pleasing to the Lord, he makes even his enemies be at peace with him. Remember that, right? So it starts with you. It definitely starts with you. Share this with somebody who may need it if you don't need it, right? So also in Philippians 4-6, and I no longer have a religion. I grew up Baptist, grew up Christian. In the past 6-7 years, I lost my religion. I was totally spiritual and holy, because even the Bible, the good book doesn't have a religion focus. It has a lifestyle focus. It has a spiritual focus, and that's my focus now. I just use the Bible as my spiritual context because it's in English. Hallelujah. Okay. So Philippians 4 verses 6-7 says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your prayers and requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds. That's peace in itself. when you're going through so many things, right? So many things may be going on, man. All types of disturbances is everywhere that you can. I'm talking about. You do not be anxious. I'm currently going through a situation where I'm like, okay, Lord, because you told me X, Y, and Z, and this thing right here in real time is not necessarily playing out like that right now. Actually, Lord, it's the total opposite of what you done told me, Father. So what do I do? First of all, calm down. Is what the universe has guided me to do. First of all, calm down and take a look at what has happened. Take a look at what you've done, and really understand what I told you about it. Sit back, relax, receive your peace, and operate through that. Let me handle it. Now, I have absolutely no idea of what's going to go on, how it's going to happen, but I do know that it ain't over till it's good. And I do know that what things have came to pass in my life. And if you can relate right now to where you were in a situation of funk in your life where you was like, okay, Lord, and this ain't the first time I've been there. I've been outside of the hotel. My kids was with their daddy on this particular day. But when we were homeless and we were in a situation where we had to completely fall in order to be brought back up, I was sitting outside with all my stuff at the Belmont Hotel, off Chamberlain, all my stuff, like looking up in the sky, like, okay, like what to do now? Because you got me here, and my phone was ringing. I kept banging on somebody. Long story, tell it some other day. I kept banging on somebody. The whole time I'm like, Lord, okay, so what you gonna do? That's that. Take me, help me, Lord, take the wheel. That's that type of thing. I'm like, so what? Bang. What this person want? Bang. Girl, answer the phone. It's Jesus. And it was. But I had to not be anxious. I had to sit in that. I had to discover what my peace was. I had to identify that even though you can have storms going on all around you, but you, in the inside of you, has to be peace. And the inside of you has to be a knowing. I'm talking about major tornado class 5. I'm man down. You have to have that peace, man. It's something. It's not easy as I'm making it sound, and it ain't as fast as I'm reading my notes. But I'm telling you, when you develop that peace, you'll fight over it. Yes, sounds like it sounds. You will fight over your peace because you like it there. You love it there. You understand it there. You have a faith so big that it doesn't matter if the whole building was burning up around you. Better get out of there. But it don't matter if the whole building was burning up around you, and the inside of you like, look, listen, let me not. All right, Lord, which way to go? Okay, cool. Let me in a haste though, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna go this way, but I'm all right though. Let me just get peace, baby, is what it is. All right. Now, 3 examples of having peace. Share this with somebody if you don't need me. If I irritate you, share this with somebody. They may love on me right quick because they need to absorb this. Now, 3 examples of having peace through the storms. It could be you low on money but high on bills. Hallelujah. That is a common one. Let me sip my glass of cup of heaven. Taste it. Okay. Taste it. Okay. All right. Okay. Being low on money but high on bills. Child, listen. Because this dollar that I'm trying to stretch, Lord, these pennies that I done went out here, because you told me, you said if I remain faithful, because sometimes God, like Future said, God does, I don't care if you get mad at me or not. I tell the truth, shame the devil. God do be blessing some of the trap niggas, like Future said, right? The ones with a plan to get out of there. But Lord, me in particular, Father God, that ain't my flavor, Lord God, and you told me to do this a particular way, and I got this dollar right here, and these bills require me to have $5. What do I do? You remain in peace. I know how it sounds. You remain in peace, and you do what you can with that dollar, the best thing that you can with that dollar. If it is to sow a seed, if you say, well, Lord, why are you telling me to get this person right here, my last dollar? It's my last dollar. Promise. No, have peace in knowing that when you give that dollar away, you're going to get 2. Be patient, keep walking, follow. You're going to get 2. Mark my word, but you got to do it the way that the plan and the orchestration is. You can't be fearful and be cheating and don't get it. You can't do it like that. You can't, I'm going to give you 50 cents. And maybe I get my dollar back. Now you're cheating the blessing. You're cheating yourself. That don't make sense, baby. Let's play the game the way the game's supposed to be played. And the game's called life. A lot of times we don't like that, but when we take things at face value, we understand that it is what it is. This game is called life, and it's a way to play it. All right. Now, next example of having peace through the storm. Being unemployed was excellent experience. I got all the knowledge in here. I surpassed everybody in your chain of command with my experience, and I can't believe I cannot find a job. What is wrong with me? You need to sit back and have peace and understand that God is trying to make a way for you. Make a way for your experience. Make a way that satisfies and amplifies who you are created to be. And that place or position that you're trying to get into and show them what you're worth, they're not going to value you. So God has to remove some things, make a way that's perfect for you, because the word says your gift, baby, will make room for you. You may not have a place to be in, a facility to put it in, but baby, we got the internet now, we got street corners, we have all these things that you can amplify and get the word out. All these resources, baby. I'm the resource queen. Ask me for one. Share this with somebody that may need me, baby. Listen, the next example of having peace through this storm, those storms that we talking about, is when you feel like life is trying to spin out of control, honey. Okay? And let me tell you something. You may not like it. I don't care. I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil, because sometimes your life is spinning out of control. Sometimes your life is going to spin out of control. But the problem is, the reason why we can't grab the peace, here's how you take the peace. I'm going to tell you how to get the peace while your life's spinning out of control. Listen. Maybe you want to write this one down. You might want to screenshot me as I say it, because this is some very valuable information. The way that you grab control, the way that you grab your peace when your life is losing control, is to let go. That's it. That's it. You have to let go. Let me explain what I mean by that. Not give up. You're not giving up. You're letting go. Letting go of the situation you no longer have control over. What's stressing you out is that you still trying to hold on to it while it's leaving you, and you want it back. You want it back. I'm so animated. I know. You just want it back. You want it back. No. Let it go. Need them notes. But you got to let it go. You have to let it go, because when you let it, I'm telling you, when you let it go, you release it. You release whatever it is out into the universe, so God can add it out too. See, this thing is about letting go. And when your life is spinning out of control, it's because it needs to. It's shattering you from all the things that you've put on you. Because we went through the I syndrome, right? You did this, I did this, and I know how to do that, and I've been this for this person, and I'm trying, and I don't know what else to do. Don't do anything. Just relax, let it go, and let God handle it. That doesn't mean stop working. That doesn't mean take away your mental work. Knowing, and physical work is knowing and having faith, and knowing that these things is going to air themselves out, and it's not over till it's good. That's the physical work. The mental work that you have to do. But your physical needs time to rest, because sometimes you get in the way, baby. And obtaining your peace means that sometimes you got to get out of the way. And your peace knows that it's going to be okay, because it's not over till it's good. It's not over till it's good. It ain't over till it's good. Now, how to have peace, how to have faith in knowing whatever happens, happen. You got to do the work. All right, be actively participate in reaching your goals, or getting through the situation. You have to, and that's a part of it. And I say active. We have all of these terminologies that, sometimes we have to really gather the understanding of them, and not focus on what we have been desensitized in thinking that these things mean these days. I don't know if that worked for you. Pull it all together. But listen, we have to unlearn a lot of things that we've learned in life, no matter if we are 20 or 80. I'm realizing that as well. We have to be in a position to be ready to unlearn all of that mess, so we can learn the right way. And the right way is where our peace is. That's where you learn patience. That's where you learn how to endure. And in order to receive all the inheritance over your life, you have to have peace. You have to, most importantly, trust in God, Allah, the universe. I don't know what you call the creator, but you have to first identify that you have to put your all into that. Yes, you are a God. For all my God bodies out there, yes, you are a God. We possess godly abilities that we all can tap into. This source or creator made us, yes, but the source or creator is the most high God. So you have to trust in that to even identify your full source of power. Share this. Share this. Tell the truth. Shame the devil up in here. Now, when you combine the 3 steps that I told you about today, right, which is trusting in God and activating that peace and learning the examples of what it really means to have peace through the storm and checking in with all those verses that I'm going to post in there, either you learn a lesson or you get defeated by the challenge after that. Oh, you make it sound so easy. Everybody don't know how to go through it like that. Can't up well, you have to learn. You have to learn. And I'm here to give you all the jewels you need to encourage you, to give you the stuff that you've been praying for. You've been asking, Lord, show me the way. Lord, I don't think I understand. Lord, give me clarity. And then he popped me up, little short ninja from Church Hill in here on your Facebook and Instagram. Baby, you better take your blessing and stop looking for it to be on some ceramic dish with kale and grand poopah. It just sounded fancy. I don't know. I don't know. Share this with somebody who might know. I don't know. But definitely learning the lesson happens when you go through the trial, peacefully knowing that you live by God's will and promises that in divine flow of living, that everything happens for a reason, and nothing happens by chance. Nothing is really a coincidence. Like, you've positioned yourself to run into any type of situation that you have. Maybe it's a past karma, good karma, bad karma. Karma is karma, baby. It's not just bad, it's good too. So we have to understand those things so we can become even in the atmosphere with our karma, even the bad stuff that we did. We're not saying that we can change our past, but we can make do in our future. And I think that becoming at peace with who we are today versus who we was and what we did, who we are today and where we want to go is most important when we are really trying to activate peace, y'all, because you cannot, you can't operate through mess. You can't operate out of order. You can't operate outside the plan. Every time you do, like, life happens in a cycle. So if you're wondering why you keep getting to this particular cycle, then you stop and go down. You keep getting to this particular cycle, then you stop and you go down. It's because you ain't learning something. And I hate to be the one to tell you that. And it's like, damn, what I'm not learning. You got to go into the closet or meet with me so we can kind of like break the things down, right? And figure that thing out, because it's something. You know what I'm saying? It's something, and it's all for your good. It's not stopping you because you don't deserve it. It's stopping you so you can learn how to handle it when you get it. Like, so it can't get you past that part until you get responsible enough, until you're in a position to handle whatever the blessing is. And I know that, sometimes that's so irritating. We think back to our worldly parents, that some of our worldly parents did us like that too. No, you're not getting that car until you show me some responsibility. But, and some of them took it too far. But I'm trying to tell you something about the universe and the correct creator is that it got your back. Like, it created you. You know what I'm saying? So if you have been going into a bad direction, that's all right, because now you live today, you woke up today, you saw this video today, so this is confirmation. You know what I'm saying? I might not be someone with PhDs and owning a church with thousands of people in it and all that other type of stuff. I'm just a regular old girl from around the way. Listen, but God uses me just as he uses the beggars and the prostitutes and the drunkards and all those other people, and he can use you too. So I really want you to pull anything that you pull from this video about peace. Most importantly, pull that you got to trust in God to unleash it and to activate it. Number one, the Allah, the universe, whatever you call it, and discover your peace. Constantly remind yourself about it, and now go and live in it. You know what I'm saying? Make it a priority. You're going to have to snatch yourself back. Peace is not going to show up today if you never tried to operate it. It's going to have to come in little spurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to go through some stuff so it can strengthen your peace. And then you're going to be peace. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it takes trials to strengthen so you could be prepared. So you're going to go through even after this video. I'm not saying I fixed your problems. I'm just telling you that I got the remedy so you can start to take the medicine and become well. Oh, that was smooth. But listen, stay connected for Meditation 101. The basic meditation, and I'm going to show you how to, get some basic meditation going on in your life. I'll do that on Wellness Wednesdays. For today, that will be it, y'all. Peace, 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 and blessings. We got to keep that peace. If you know that 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 you know, but things is just right now, keep knowing. Keep having that peace. Keep operating. Keep working towards that way, because you own it something, baby. You own it something. And the only reason it gets a little tougher, even when you know you own something, is because it's bigger than what you thought it was. Okay? All right. Peace out.